Hi! So, in case you cannot tell by my background, I am in an entirely new place. I moved out of my mom's house in the beginning of October, and for the past 2 weeks I've just been unpacking, getting settled, getting things set up, and just trying to get it all done. But I realize it's been well over 4 months since I last uploaded to YouTube, and there's pretty good reasons for that, which I did want to kind of get into before I got into the video of me actually moving. Back in May, I did get COVID, and it was kind of scary just because I am high risk, but thankfully I'm doing a lot better. I've not had any long-term COVID symptoms, so that was that. And then immediately after, I needed to get oral surgery done, and they ended up having to reschedule literally the day of for some medical issues. So I ended up getting it done the next week, but the recovery took almost 3 months, and this was back in June. So from June to basically September, I was out of commission. My mouth was hurting constantly. I could barely speak, I could barely eat. And so for me, it was just hard to even really kind of work, let alone record, edit, do all the things I needed to do for YouTube. So I ended up mainly taking a hiatus because of that. On top of that, with my new job, it was getting really stressful trying to do some of the project management aspects of my job and still trying to learn everything, because at that time I'd only been there for about 4 months and both of my supervisors were away for this one trip we were doing. I was getting really stressed out with that and just not sleeping well, not eating properly, and it wasn't the same situation as my previous job, but I was also just really tired a lot. And I was also still, like I said, recovering from surgery, recovering from COVID. So I just had low energy all of the time. I was struggling to think properly. I was struggling to focus. I was struggling to basically just function as a human, which then kind of leads into my next reason that I took a bit of a hiatus. I had been seeing a therapist for a while with my mental health being the way it was, and it wasn't really working out properly. I brought up some concerns that I had, and I just didn't feel like my needs were being met. So I started seeing a new therapist, and we ended up doing some talking, and she gave me some diagnoses that really kind of helped clear things up for me in terms of why I was feeling the way I was feeling and why I'd been constantly feeling the way I was feeling. And from there, it was just a lot of working together to try to help me cope with these recent diagnoses, because I was just very scared. But I've been doing better with all of that, thankfully. And then this was in September that I got these diagnoses done, and so now my final reason for my hiatus is I moved. I started touring apartments in the middle of June. In my previous video, I did go on an apartment tour. I started kind of looking at my budgets. I started kind of looking heavily around August, September, to try to see if I could find a place that was within my budget, had everything I needed in terms of space and location, and then also was pet friendly, was most utilities included. And then one day, just on a whim, I looked online and an apartment building opened that I was like, this might be perfect. So I threw my name in and said I'd love to tour. We were able to set up a tour immediately, and at first I really liked it, and then there were some issues with the management company, and I ended up having to rescind my application. So for a couple of days I was just kind of in limbo because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was getting really stressed out about this, and then this place opened up. I toured it. I immediately fell in love with it. Literally applied 2 days later because I was waiting on some things with my job. Got it literally the next day, and within 2 weeks I was moving. So from October 11th until today, which is the 29th, I have just been moving, unpacking, getting settled, getting things set up in terms of my internet. I'm gonna pause. A deer walked by, and it's the deer that I always see out my window, so I was gonna try to get it on video, but it walked away. Anyways, so I ended up just getting very swamped with trying to set everything up. My internet was a whole process, getting that all ready to go. Just trying to stay on top of everything was getting really stressful, and on top of the diagnoses I received and also just like literally everything else, I ended up just saying, you know what, I will return to YouTube when I am ready. And now I am ready. So I wanted to put this little disclaimer in before this video started. This video set around the time of October 11th until about the 21st. So it's those 2 weeks that I was like heavily moving things, and the days aren't consistent. There's like one clip from one day and then 4 clips from another day. But like I said, I just wanted to put this quick little kind of, let's address the elephant in the room of why I disappeared for 4 months before I started the video showing the process of me moving out, getting settled, unpacking, and all the things. But I hope you all like this video, and let's go. Please ignore my appearance. I've been very stressed. I've been very tired. I've not been getting a lot of sleep. But anyways, I just picked up the keys to my apartment. I just picked up my keys and I'm about to go see my apartment for the first time and start moving. So that's what all of this is. I'm so excited, but I gotta get going because my mom's waiting for me, and I got distracted because there's a cat next to me. So it's day 2 of moving, and so far I have set up my bookshelf. I have my little area rug with my table. My dining chairs are supposed to come tomorrow, so I'm planning to get my dining room cleared out and ready for that, which also means moving my dining table to where I want it, and then putting the carpet down and then having like the bar cart ready to go. So I'm trying to break down as many boxes as I can, as well as unpack as much as I can. So yeah. Also, I apologize for the horrible lighting. I don't have any of my lights over here yet, including like my string lights or my LEDs. So we're working with what we got. Hi, I apologize for any loud noises, the lighting, and just in general how I look. So I'm officially all moved in. All behind me is all of my stuff that I now have to unpack, sort, figure out where things go, and go from there. I have my cat over here right now. I'm going to get Chance settled because he is not happy with me. So I'm gonna get his cat tower all set up. I'm gonna put him in his basket so that he can smell his like scent and all of that stuff, so that he knows like this is his home now. And then I'm probably gonna make something to eat and give him his food and meds, and then start unpacking. I only have a couple of hours of daylight left, so eventually I'm gonna have to turn the overhead lights on because I still don't have like my LEDs and my string lights. Well, I have my string lights, but I have to unpack them and figure out where I'm putting them. I think I'm gonna put them in my room. But yeah, so right now, like I said, I'm just gonna get the cat tower set up and get him all settled. Oh, look. Your basket. Yeah. Welcome to your new home. This is your new home. You're gonna come up. You're gonna do what you always do and sit in my lap. Hi. Alright, come up.
Tall glasses of wine, practically invented, being nonchalant for fun. They tear apart Voltaire just like afternoon croissants, strolling over bridges that were built in Renaissance. Isn't that what every romance loving 20-something woman wants? Midnight in Paris, I've always heard there's magic in the air as you're watching people dance by sand. Midnight in Paris, oh what a feeling. Steps on cobblestones, thinking this must be La Vie en Rose. Maybe I'll get a place that's right across the Notre Dame.
Hi, are you in your basket? Are you staring out at the world? Are you happy? So I had bought the signed digipacks and I got Lisa and Jenny's. So I'm gonna hang up those little signed pieces. So I got motion sensor lights to put in like my cabinets and like my kitchen, as well as my 2 closets over there and my bedroom closet. And they delivered yesterday, but I didn't see them yesterday, so I just picked them up now. I'm going to open these while I watch some YouTube. I'm quite behind on a lot of videos. Are you coming up in my lap? You coming up? Hello. I'm quite behind on a lot of my channels that I subscribe to, so I'm probably gonna catch up on some videos while I unpack this. Oh my god. Or I'm gonna watch Chance. Oh.
Okay, so I haven't had proper storage in a while, so that I forgot to get compartments for everything. I'm gonna make this one. I got my key out to do desktop stand. I've been wanting at the where you just use like that, or there's an area for
Oh, and it comes with a little stick. Oh, beautiful. It comes with magnets. I wondered how this was gonna stick. Oh, I'm so happy.
Paint the night, spinning our favorite songs, holding you tight, you tight.
So it's Saturday. Today's like my first official Saturday being in the apartment, being settled in. And so I'm gonna be doing a lot of like unpacking, organizing things, moving things, putting things up. But the first thing I have to do is now that I'm like moved out and on my own, I did promise my mom that I would clean my bathroom at her house. So I'm gonna run over to the house and go do that. And then I need to run some errands and grab some things. But before I do that, I actually wanna like look around and see what I'm actually missing and what I still need. Just because I don't wanna buy too much at once and then like not need it ultimately. So I'm gonna come back here after I do that and kind of like go around and see what all I have versus what I need, and then like make a list. And then I'm just gonna be doing some more unpacking. And then I'm picking up my best friend tonight. We are going to have a wine night. I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm excited. Yeah, so we're gonna head over to the house and go clean. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. I see you considering it. No.
Where the hell did all your friends go? They got a job in the city